How did Daltoosh's viewership reach an all-time low since July of 2019, despite him being known as one of the most entertaining and versatile streamers in the Apex Legends community? Did his streams become repetitive, dull, or unremarkable? Did he become too focused on doing things outside of Apex Legends? Or was his decline the direct result of his passion for Apex Legends coming to an end? In this video, I'm going to provide a step-by-step explanation for why Daltoosh's streaming career has been on a noticeable decline for quite some time, which is most easily understood if we discuss how Daltoosh was able to become successful in the first place.
That boy kind of shredded my face though. Damn, bro. Almost 5k damage. That's actually nuts.
Are you actually 20?
Jokes.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You joined the party and I just heard you were 14. I believed it and I heard you talk and I was like, God damn, that dick fat.
Oh shit, what the hell's going on here? Another guy. Charmander's all over him. This kid's terrible. This kid's so bad, he's out of ammo. Oh my god, what did I just witness?
They're on top.
Come on, bro, hit a shot!
You are the Apex champions.
Jiggle? You mean strafing, bro? You're not even a gamer. Stop acting like a gamer because you have a fucking mouse and keyboard, bro. Jiggling, head ass. Strafing? Jiggle. I'll jiggle these nuts on your lips if you keep talking shit. I'll just ban you so quick, bro. I'm over these PC kids, dog. They're so fucking annoying.
In the beginning, Daltoosh gained recognition for being the #1 lifeline on PlayStation. This was back when badges and stats was all it took to gain massive amounts of recognition, but in the case of Daltoosh, when everyone was blowing up for simply being highly skilled at Apex Legends, Daltoosh offered something that most couldn't: a relatable and humorous personality. Instead of being locked in while streaming 24/7, Daltoosh was able to entertain his fans throughout all the repetitive pub matches he was queuing into. When most up-and-coming streamers in the Apex world were trying to act professional to appeal to their newly found viewers, Daltoosh was doing dumb things like getting drunk on stream, and his viewers loved it. But most importantly, behind his ability to be entertaining, there was an extreme amount of skill that was the core of his content. He was dropping high-kill games left and right like it was nothing, and when the PlayStation community would create its own competitive league outside of Ranked called League of Sweats, that is where Daltoosh would get a taste into what it feels like to compete competitively. And in December of 2019, when Respawn would announce the ALGS, Daltoosh would decide to make the switch to PC in order to make a name for himself in the big leagues. But of course, just by taking a look at his Wikipedia page, we could see that he did jack shit in the ALGS. Instead, he would decide to grind Ranked and focus on growing his streaming brand when he made the switch to PC, and it doesn't need to be explained that when he made the switch to PC, he would grind like he never grinded before, and both his Twitch and YouTube channels would skyrocket. Now, just like always, grinding Apex Legends was the core of his content, and now that he had this massive viewership that he needed to appeal to, the mental toll that streaming long hours had on Daltoosh was starting to become noticeable as months went by. Back on PlayStation, when he was first blowing up, you could see it in his eyes that he genuinely loved what he was doing. And don't get me wrong, when he switched to PC and his brand continued to grow consistently, but now at a faster pace, it was clear that he still very much loved Apex Legends and streaming. But now that he had become established in the streaming world, he knew that the emphasis was put on him being an entertaining, highly skilled player. This realization unfortunately was a ticking time bomb for Daltoosh, because it had become clear to him that there were long days of grinding Apex Legends ahead of him, or in other words, he knew that he would eventually burn out. And as time went on, it was clear that Daltoosh's love for Apex Legends was declining significantly due to many factors such as Apex Legends itself having boring seasons, the rise of cheaters as seasons went by, and the fact that the grind was beginning to take a toll on his mental. And later on, when Daltoosh would get blacklisted from Apex Legends and EA would stop inviting him to official events, that made Daltoosh's time on Apex Legends less exciting than it already was. But luckily for Daltoosh, he would find a new form of content on Apex Legends that gave him that spark of inspiration that he once had, hosting watch parties. And since Daltoosh was able to remove that part of his brand that was holding him back, and he was now able to put emphasis on the other half of his brand, his personality, when he would host watch parties and would put on a show that everyone was tuning in to watch, it was safe to say that Daltoosh had finally found his thing.
Chat, who got a more lit watch party? Nobody! Not a soul! Welcome to the fucking stream! Buckle up!
But unfortunately, this leads us back to Daltoosh being blacklisted from EA, because even though Daltoosh was really successful when it came to hosting watch parties, unfortunately, he wouldn't be given the opportunities in that field since he was deemed as a brand risk. And because of that, brand-friendly streamers like Nicewig had full support from EA to be the main watch party guys, which pretty much killed the vibe for Daltoosh. And this unfortunately brought him straight back to square one, having to grind Apex Legends every day in order to maintain his viewership on Twitch. And from this point forward, it became obvious at this point that Daltoosh was forcing himself to play Apex Legends and sometimes even act like he was enjoying the game when we all knew deep down he hated it. But every time it seemed like he was genuinely enjoying Apex Legends, it would lead to him getting pissed off on stream. And from the viewer's perspective, it would create this negative energy that was just not enjoyable to watch when compared to the content Prime Daltoosh was able to produce. And later on, Daltoosh would unsurprisingly announce that he was quitting Apex Legends for the reasons we just explained.
It became my job, quote unquote. It's kind of it went from something that you did after a day at school or a day of practice or just like a stressful day. You couldn't wait to get on and get home and game with the boys. It was the best thing in the world. That's what I lived for back in the day. And since it started becoming my job, it slowly chipped away at that fun of it, and it just became kind of a nuisance and a liability to get on. You have to do this. You have to game, or else you're not going to make money. Repeat that for, I don't know, 250 days for 4 years, for a lot of hours back in the day. It'll chip away at the fun, and it'll become a job, and it becomes kind of mindless, and you kind of lose that flair that you once had for it.
But it was not like he planned on quitting Apex Legends for good, because as the clip I just showed stated, Apex Legends was quite literally Daltoosh's job. If he stopped streaming the game, he had a noticeable drop in viewers, which obviously meant a drop in income. So even though he quit, he still streamed the game to maintain his viewership, and just like the many times he would announce that he was quitting Apex Legends, without actually quitting the game, Daltoosh made it clear even then that he only played Apex Legends for the money. But at least back then, he still had hope for the future, because this time, all hope and passion Daltoosh had for Apex Legends was unfortunately gone. He only played the game because he had to, and this time, everyone in the Apex world knew that. It was clear that Daltoosh found more joy doing quite literally anything else but playing Apex Legends. And during December of 2023, he would stream COD and Fortnite more than he streamed Apex Legends, resulting in his first negative viewer month in his career and his lowest viewership month since mid-2019. And not only that, he would get dropped from TSM on the last day of December 2023, and when he would speak on it, he would claim that he was dropped due to the lack of money in the esports world at that time, which is partially true.
I wasn't fired, dude. My contract ran out. So who are you to think you know anything about shit? My contract ran out, and unfortunately esports orgs don't have much money right now, so they're not going to re-sign people. It's just the way it is. Yeah, we like TSM. They're fine. They're fine, dude. Business is business. Renew the contract? They didn't offer. They didn't offer. They're out of... The people are running out of money. People aren't signing people right now. Esports orgs are down bad. Thanks for your concern.
But when Imperial Hal would speak on it, he would state that Daltoosh was dropped because of his declining viewership and his lack of passion for the game.
I'm not surprised. I thought I was gonna happen way earlier. Way early because it's like his viewership went off a cliff. He doesn't stream as much as he used to. When he first got signed.
And during the month where Daltoosh would get dropped from TSM, he was out playing golf or playing Warzone, which would result in another all-time low viewership month and another negative follower decline, despite him streaming for over 200 hours that month. But one thing that was interesting during this month of January 2024 was that Daltoosh would hop on a podcast with Optic Hitch, and he would speak about his cancellation and being blacklisted from Apex Legends because of one EA employee.
People that were backing me, I don't want to say I supported that. It's just like, yeah, man, I fucked up, and I owned up to it, and that's all you can do. People that were like actively backing me, I get it, they're fans, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you? But like, you can't back someone when you did fuck up, because it just makes you look like a shitty person too. Like, it's just like,
True.
Yeah, I mean, I fucked up. You own up to it. You live and you learn, and that's life. And anyone out there that's acting like their shit doesn't stink too, and they haven't fucked up, and they wouldn't be like in the same shoes if something happened to them and they were on the internet.
They've all fucked up.
Everyone fucks
if
up.
you put a camera
every fucking person fucks up. They fuck up bad too, and it's okay to fuck up, because as long as you take accountability, you live and you learn, you grow from it, and you become a better person from it,
Yeah.
That's it.
Still fighting.
Yeah, I'm still blacklisted.
You're still from that.
Yeah.
From those.
Yeah, even
those
if I wanted
months.
to play competitive, I couldn't. They
Yeah.
blacklisted me like 3 years ago, and I don't even know if it was from that, because Zach Mazer was at a LAN and like he was talking to someone from Respawn about me, hammered, trying to get me unblacklisted.
True.
And the guy from Respawn was like, "We don't even know what that is, dude. It's just one person at EA that completely."
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's just like one person at EA that was like, "Fuck this kid."
Yeah, that will happen.
Yeah, it's fair.
That will happen. It happens on our side of things.
I
Oh,
couldn't do
okay.
that,
So
yeah.
you could still.
That
you
has
could-
no ties. Yeah, I could watch party whenever I want.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that's what had happened.
No.
But you were also trying to.
No,
get
I just
in-
fell out of love with the game.
Oh, okay. Two completely different things.
But despite all of that, Daltoosh would end up returning to Apex Legends during February of 2024, and he would see a noticeable spike in viewership during that month, proving that Apex Legends was essential for his brand. And if he did not want to fall off, he needed to stream Apex Legends, despite the fact that he despised the game, and that is pretty much where Daltoosh is at today. He's sort of a variety streamer these days, since he would stream his mandatory Apex Legends matches for the views, then he would do whatever else to avoid playing Apex Legends. But don't get the point of this video wrong, I am in no way saying that Daltoosh fell off. He's just in a tricky situation that a lot of streamers and YouTubers find themselves in before they blow up even more, or of course fall off for good. But in the case of Daltoosh, it is clear that a decent chunk of his viewers are there because they enjoy him as an individual, so I'm sure when the day comes where Daltoosh finds his position in the streaming world, his work ethic when he is locked into something he loves, paired with his entertaining personality, will surely help him blow up once again. And seeing as he just got recruited to Optic Gaming, and there is an uptrend in his viewership, I would say that Daltoosh is far from falling off, and the future for his career is bright.